All right, jumping on for a quick Saturday morning race, Stage 5, the Zwift Unlock series in the double Borough course. It's the 270 to 390 group. I'm still sitting around 330, just getting back up, hopefully building it back up, getting back up to the next level soon. Um, we're just waiting. It's a pretty big field, 102, 103 before the start. My goal here, I figure if I can get into the top 10 on a race like this in a field this big, it's a good sign and getting me back to where I want to be, building me back up, getting stronger. So the start was a little bit hard, but not too hard. It's a little bit rolly. Kind of a nice course, nice start, nothing too extreme out of the gate, but it's not just straight flat. So it's a little bit fun, a little bit interesting. Going to the park here. I think this is the older part of New York, I believe. I should say the older part, but it's not part of the new map, if I recall correctly. And so now we take the turn into the newer section. I think this is, I don't know New York very well. I've never been there, so I don't know what part of New York this is, but now we're more of a downtown. No one's dropped yet. All the group is still together. I'm trying to stay mid-pack as per usual. There's no big attack points there that I need to worry about that need to be up towards the front. No one's going to go long from 15k out on a course like this. So I'm just enjoying the draft, not working too hard to get to the front, just taking it easy now as we get up closer. So we're going through this flashy light subway thing, whatever it is, back out as we get closer to that steep bit up to the next level. I will try to work myself a little bit further up so that I'm not getting caught too far out behind. Now more elevated roads, which some people like, not a huge fan. Again, sticking with the pack, no one's dropped yet, I don't believe. We're still all together. There hasn't been any serious moves yet. It's pretty slow to get going in terms of anyone jumping off the front on this one. Here we go. Someone's gone off the front here. I think maybe they were hoping for someone else to go with them. They just kind of dangle for a little bit before getting drawn back. It's really hard to see with all the thumbs up and everyone using their draft power-ups, but there was someone up off the front there just for a few seconds. Now back underground to fancy subway with the flashy lights. And then we're going to, same thing, we're going to head back up. So stick back a little bit here, but then as we move towards the escalator going back up, I'll try to not let myself get too far back off the front of the pack just to make sure that I'm not missing a move just because of bad positioning. If I miss a move because I don't have the power, that's one thing, but if it's just because I'm not positioned well, that's frustrating. So just trying to stay towards the front half. And here, supposedly the escalator, you don't have to push too hard like you do in the London ones coming up from the underground. It helps you out. So I don't have to push too hard there, and it's not, you can get caught out, but not too bad. So here we're going up the first one to the first KOM to Brooklyn Bridge. So here, again, trying to stay towards the front of the pack. If I lose because of power, one thing, I don't want to get caught out just because I'm asleep at the wheel. No feather banners here, just draft and arrow this race. Going to hold on to my draft as long as I can. Wait till one of the flatter points to really take advantage, or just pull the chute in case of desperation and use that power up. But here I've managed to stay towards the front group. Now using the draft as it sort of flattens out a bit, give myself a little bit of a break. Just making sure that I stick with this group, getting through the banner. I think we're starting to see splits here. There are two off the front, two strong riders. They've got a few seconds on us, but it's nothing too, it's not a threatening move. There are just two and still a pretty large pack behind them. So here can relax a little bit on the downhill before we start. Right back up again, going back over the bridge in the other direction. So we're starting to pull in. We pull this one rider in here. Trying to catch my breath. get the heart rate down a little bit, knowing that it is back up again in just a short time to it's not a KOM on the other side, it's a sprint banner going on across the other bridge, but there is still a pitch up to get there. Nothing too steep. I don't believe it goes over 4% here, but still it's draggy, and here I'm starting to feel it. The group is pushing. I'm off the back at this point. I think I just had my head down and just pedaling, just trying not to focus too much on what the group was doing, but just focusing on what I could do. I start to look up here, see, okay, well, I'm not totally dropped, use my arrow boost to try to get back with this group, and I'm able to stick with them. So far it's not looking too bad for my goal of top 10. I'm still sitting 23rd at a 105, and to be honest, at this point I was feeling even if I finish top 20, it's not a bad result. So we'll go through here. There's nothing too worrisome from here on out. It's flat, down into a subway, back out of the subway, and then a finish. So we still have one rider who's up ahead, but he seems to be slowing up, and we're pulling up to absorb him into this group. So now we've got a group of about 25 going down to the subway, coming back up. So it's look like a bunch sprint unless someone manages to pull along. I'm just going to slow it down here in a second, just to walk through the finish and see how everything played out here. It's a bit of a new one, especially with that escalator so close to the finish. It's an interesting race that way, and I'm just wondering if it weren't for that escalator giving a little bit of a bonus, a little bit of a push up, how much that would change the finishes on these courses. It'd be interesting to see if they are able to turn that off going forward, and then it just changes it up from a bunch sprint to really a challenge. So here we go. We're going up and putting in decent power here, just to not get put off the back. Sitting close up front. We're less than a kilometer to go. Just catching my breath here. There are one turn. I think there's one turn just before the finish. So 400 meters, 300 meters. Okay, arrow boost time. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Sit down because the heart hurts. Stand up again. Sit down, stand up, stand up, stand up. And I snuck by to finish on the podium here, which was a huge surprise to me. Again, going in expecting top 10 as a good result, and then pulling off a surprise podium, especially after feeling I was going to get dropped on that second climb. So starting to feel better. Able to pull off some decent results in these races. Hopefully continues. We'll see what's next on the calendar for Zwift in terms of their monthly races series. And of course, I've got some ladder races